What's up, everybody?
Yes!
We're back, baby! New season. Tom and Will are here. How are ya?
We're back. We're so back. It is so good to be back. Honestly, I couldn't wait any longer.
For anyone that doesn't know, this is the Tom and Will FPL show. My name is Tom. That beautiful guy right there is William. And we are here every week for your footballing FPL needs. I don't know, I mean, yeah, that's pretty much it. A bit of bants here and there.
Yeah, it's going to be I reckon this season will be very little FPL, unless obviously, unless one of us absolutely smashes it, which I am planning to do, obviously.
Hey.
This season is my season.
Yeah, notes from last season's pod. Talk less FPL.
Yeah. Especially if you're cruising around 6 million.
That didn't happen.
No,
Just
I reckon
block that out.
That didn't happen.
Happened,
I don't know
man.
what we're talking about. Yeah. No, I reckon this season's going to be a good season, and yeah, the pod is going to be even better.
Yeah, guys, if you are listening to our pod for the first time, why don't we tell people a little bit about ourselves, Will? Why don't we do that kicking off, because it's a new season. My name is Tom. And in my regular life, I'm what's known as the first assistant director, where we make commercials and music videos. I'll do that sometimes. You'll notice that we don't pod the same time every week, and that's usually down to me because I'm like juggling work and life and boring stuff. Got 2 little girls. Husband to a beautiful wife called Shah, who you'll hear me talk about every now and again. She likes to jump in.
She likes to tell me off a lot.
Yeah, she does. And Will, let me tell you a little bit something about Will. I'm sure he's got lots to say, but Will, he actually doesn't work at all because he's older than he looks, and he back in the early 80s he invented the bum bag, and since then he's been sitting on a nest egg and just raking it in.
Have you know it was
a good time.
Have you know it was originally called a fanny pack?
Yeah, no, jokes aside, he's a drug dealer.
Oh yeah, very part-time. I don't like to shout about it, but no, my name is Will. I am older than I look younger than Tom, taller than Tom, and also, but yeah, very much single. So if there's anyone out there that's looking for a
Single
date
and ready to mingle. Hey, speaking of which, date night tonight, I heard. Word on the street.
That's not true. That's just wishful thinking. So I might be dating again maybe. So I'm sure we'll cover that over the next few weeks.
Are you dating or not tonight? I want to know. I'm on a date night tonight. I thought you were dating as well.
Oh, nice.
You got a little cheeky date?
Nice. With the wife, right?
With the wife,
good,
yeah.
Good. That was because I mean it's not.
If anyone
it's not
asks,
a Coldplay gig. Did you see that?
Of course I saw it. Everyone saw it.
I think it's the best thing to happen on the internet so far this year, isn't it? Like, without doubt.
I mean, I feel for him. I mean, honestly, what are the chances you go into a Coldplay gig full of like 60,000 people and they get singled out, it becomes viral and everyone on the planet is talking about it? It's like, oh, Jesus. I mean, mate, and he's screwed himself. He's had to resign.
I mean, of course.
Like, oh my God.
The thing is that the woman, apparently, it's like not the first time she's like leveled up. If like in regards to like affairs, like and now she's hit the CEO,
Really?
like she's kind of nailed it. So
well, I mean, ex-CEO, she might be leveling up again. You might see her at another Coldplay gig next year.
Love it. But yeah, a little bit about me. I've got a little dog called Luna. She's probably going to come and open the door now. I've said her name. She's cool, little border collie. She's lovely. She's probably the best thing about me, if I must say.
She is lovely.
But yeah, that's about it. What do I do? Oh, creative. I'm still I used to work with Tom in the film industry. Now I'm more of a creative, helping out for our family music business kind of thing. And that's about it, really. But yes.
Dabbling, spending the old bum bag royalties. I wonder if there are fanny pack royalties. Probably not, eh?
Sad times.
Just very quickly on my date night. If you're not talking about yours, that's fine. We don't have to talk about yours. I'm gonna. We've got binned off the kids to my mum and dad yesterday, not going to get them back till Friday. We're like, mate, let's go out. Going for a tie and we're going to watch a movie. Going to cinema tonight, mate. It's the first time I've been to the cinema in ages that's not Paw Patrol or Paddington. Do you know what I mean?
What are you going to go and see?
Well, I wanted to see F1.
Sure.
I wanted to see Superman.
Sure.
But the times don't work. Just don't. We'll be in there till like midnight or something. So we're watching the new Jurassic Park, Jurassic World, Jurassic Life, whatever it is. Looks good. The trailer looks good, mate. I'm quite excited about it.
Yeah, I mean, I can't knock the franchise, man. I've been a fan since I was 21. No, since I was like since the first one came out. Since what was that, like 92, 94? So I was
96.
Was it?
96,
Oh, right. So I was like
65 million years in the making. That film.
Yeah, right.
Was their tagline?
Oh, it's a classic, though, isn't it? The soundtrack alone is just out of sight.
Always remember that. I was reading about it. I'm a big Arnold Schwarzenegger fan. Came out the same year as Last Action Hero.
Wow.
Remember that film?
Yeah, really.
And that was like, they had such high expectations for that film, and it came out the same summer as Jurassic Park and just absolutely bombed. No one went and saw it.
Rough.
Love that film.
Rough. Right, so Thomas, what are we doing today? What are we talking about?
Oh yeah, FPL.
We've got a bit to catch up on.
FPL is back.
Woo! It is so back.
How are you feeling about it being back, first off?
I love it. Like, it's one of my favourite times of year. It's full on and all the changes, and like desperately seeking the new app to drop. And then the new app drops, and they teased us for ages with like, you're going to do this and the new rules, which I'm sure we're going to cover. And then I look at the website. I'm going to get it up right now. I'm like, I hate it. I hate the layout. Like, I don't like change, but it needed to be sorted out. But everything's in the wrong place, and it's like, oh, it's a pain. Yeah. What do you think?
I mean, generally across the board, it's been very negatively received.
Yeah, right.
Seems fine. Like, to me, yeah. I'm not like, oh my god, I don't know what I'm doing. Like, I'm still doing what I need to do. So, the thing is, I remember when the last app got updated, and I hated that.
Yeah.
I remember. I think I sent an angry email. In fact, I think I was a strongly worded email to FPL Towers saying this is ridiculous. What was wrong with the other one? People don't like change, but it was fine. And now we're missing that one. Do you know what I mean? It'll be the same thing in 3 years. So yeah, it's fine. It's back. We've got some changes. Things have been shaken up quite considerably. For those of you who have been living under a rock and don't know, we'll quickly touch on those rule changes. Firstly, the first one that came out, they were kind of drip feeding information, weren't they? We got defensive contributions, which is basically, in a nutshell, making defensive midfielders and centre backs slightly more appealing. Because let's face it, no one wanted them before.
Right.
But now there's a chance they could get an extra 2 points here and there. So basically, any defender, quoting now, any defender who reaches a combined total of 10 clearances, blocks, interceptions and tackles, CBIT for short, CBIT. Clearances, blocks, interceptions, tackles. If a defender gets 10 of those in a game, they'll get 2 points. If a midfielder or forward gets 12, or mate, do you know what I heard this called? Instead of like CBIT, DEFCONs, defensive contributions.
Much better.
Way better,
mate. We need to run with that, because CBIT, people have I've heard CBIT and I'm like, I don't like that. DEFCON's so good.
So if midfielders and forwards get 12 DEFCONs, they get 2 points as well. It's capped at 2 points, but those guys can get an extra 2 points. Lovely jubbly. Thoughts on that? What do you reckon?
Yeah, love it. I'm a big fan of this rule because, I mean, as you just said, you don't have to say any more. We like the players, like the midfield players, which you just play out their skin every on the pitch. They win man of the match, and they get 1 bonus, or they get a couple of bonus points, 3 bonus points. But that's it. There's nothing. So I'm a big fan of it. Like the Bruno Gemmerys and stuff like that, and Declan Rice's and all of the hard yards players. So I'm a big fan. But I'm interested by I get why the forwards get it too, but. I would have changed it slightly so that the midfielders get even more praise. But I like.
They're offering it up to the forwards, but they ain't gonna get any, are they? They ain't gonna get any. But just that they've given us some lists of how that would impact if this rule was open last year. For example, they gave us like 10 players in defence. They said if this rule was a thing last year, James Tarkowski would have got an extra 44 points.
That's big.
Over the season, which is, it's sizable, man. Begnaret got 40 points, Steenhausen 38 points, list goes on. Worth checking out those stats if you do want to go down that road.
Yeah.
We're going to get to price changes in a bit. There's obviously there's quite a lot of high priced defenders, so we might be looking around that like 4.5 million centre back could now be an option that we want to look into, even for like the newly promoted team. So it certainly opens up a new avenue, which is quite interesting.
Yeah.
Midfielder contributions. It's funny, they put Declan Rice at the top of this. If it was a thing in the year 22-23 season, Declan Rice would have got 62 points. And then in second place is also Declan Rice for the 21-22 season with 54 points. So all of these are like out of date facts. Like, it doesn't mention Declan Rice last season. Do you know what I mean? So it's kind of like people will look at that at a glance and be like, right, I'm getting Declan Rice in because he's gonna mop up loads of points. But I guess he's playing more advanced now and probably not gonna be that guy. But like I say, do your research, have a little look. It's an interesting addition to the game. I think the big news. I don't even know why I started with the DEFCONs, Will, because the big news is we got double chips, mate.
We got doubles. We're doubling down. How do you feel about it first?
I'm buzzing.
You like
I'm buzzing,
it?
mate. More chips, fantastiche. Do you know what I mean? It's going to be great. It kind of takes a little bit of strategy out of the game.
Yeah.
All of these additions, like there's obviously a big kicker to come, is they're trying to make this game more accessible for the less involved fans. And I think let's come to the others in a bit. But on the face of it, double chips, great. It's just more fun. It's more fun, essentially, right? It's an even playing field. Yeah, I think it's great.
Yeah, I do agree. I totally agree with that. Like it's a perfectly great for the casuals, and which is so important because they make up 90% of the game. Like, let's face it, like there's millions and millions and millions of players out there, managers out there, which need, that don't check it every week, and they still have a great time doing it. But the more pro players, people that take it seriously, they're not happy because there's a lot of strategy which has now kind of been taken away and planning been taken away. But I don't think they've actually thought. I mean, maybe there's still going to be as much to a certain degree, if not more. They've just got to, and it's just more fun, as you said. And that's what we're doing, as we've said last season quite a lot. One thing that I always have to remember, because you can get really serious, you get in the blues about it, it can really affect me anyway, it's like just have fun. It's a game. It's a silly game that we love. So yeah, more fun, more fun.
It is a game. You're right, it is a game at the end of the day. And I mean, how often were you on socials last year and there were people talking about like mental health and that what this game actually does to people? I think it takes a bit of the stress off people.
It does.
Do you know what I mean? Knowing that they've got chips to get at, like say they're down in 6 million, Will, and you're having a terrible time and you need to lay a chip down, chances are you've probably got something to get you out of that hole, and it's fun.
Yeah, I mean, it's giving me a chance. That's what we're trying to say, isn't it?
Yeah.
So what other rules have we got? We've got.
Okay, let's talk about the one, because we're in the flow now of the engaged community spitting their toys out the pram. The one that did it was the AFCON transfers. So now in game week 16, when all the African players go off to the African Cup of Nations, managers will be given the maximum of 5 transfers to then swap out the players that have left holes in their teams. This one pissed a lot of people off.
Big time.
This was the one they were like, no, you've gone too far.
Too much.
This is ridiculous. But again, I was kind of one of them. I was like, I literally said this sucks, and I was like, we don't need your charity,
It's too much.
official FPL.
Sure.
We don't need it, because this is part of the strategy. Like, look, I know in game week 16, so and so's got to be out. I've got to make transfers leading up to that. No, it doesn't matter. You could be You could be completely oblivious to the African Cup of Nations. Game week 16 comes and you go, bloody hell, I've just lost 7 players. Now it's like you've got to get out of jail free.
Exactly. I think they've gone a bit far with this one. Because correct me if I'm wrong, Tom, but we all get 5, right? Regardless of how many AFCON players we've got in our team. Do we all just, on game week 16, we all get maximum transfers. So it's basically like a mini wild card.
Basically. And also it lends itself to saying on game week 15, use up all your transfers because then you're going to get 5 the next week.
So it is a full, but basically it is a full wild card. Remember like, our takes, like our hot takes from last season, I was like, right, but I must try and build up as many transfers as 5 transfers, so because it will really help me out through the season when injuries come. Now I'm just like, well, that idea's gone out the bloody window because I'm just like, we get 5 in the 16th, we got an extra bloody bench boost, we got an extra free chip. Yeah. So yeah, whatever. More fun though.
I think it's like, you know, like you say, 90% of the game. Yeah. I like, great. I spoke to one of my mates about who is definitely the other 90%. He's kind of like checks out halfway through the season. I was just like, what do you reckon? He's like, yeah, great, awesome. Like, because it levels the playing field and it just makes this game, kind of takes the calendar out of the equation a little bit. Yeah. And it's actually just down to picking the best team that week. Because it's like a lot of time you're picking like who you think the best players are that week. But for some reason, you haven't known that there's like a double game week or anything like that. Do you know what I mean? So it's like now that it just gives people options with the double chips and the extra transfers. There's all those things that, unless you're engaged and keeping your eye on postponements and international duty, which so many people don't do, it just levels the playing field. It's like, look, it's your best team against my best team.
Yeah, right.
I haven't had to plan for 6 weeks to get this team out. So whatever. It's, you know, let's just get on with it.
Yeah.
There's more transfers.
More
transfers.
More fun. I think they've very much gone with more fun this season. And one thing that I'm really glad is they've got rid of the assistant manager chip. They're in, straight out. I didn't like it. Like especially dropping a new chip, an unknown chip after Christmas. Get it out. We didn't like it.
I'll tell you what, thinking back when that came out, all of the engaged community at the time, they said, oh, this is absolutely screwing over the casual managers. They're not going to be able to think about this, when to play this, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And it's like, now it's flipped on its head and like all these like double chips and AFCON transfer, like, apologies, sorry guys, we
backtrack.
We mugged off 90% of the game. Take all this, we're sorry.
Yeah, but it's, no, I think it's going to be a really good, it is going to be a lot more exciting, a lot more fun for everyone. And I think that's the most important thing. So yeah, roll it on.
Yeah. Last changes that were made to the game, assists. This is a good one. There's going to be more assists, more points this season, because basically they've said that, I'm going to quote, so in 25-26 season, the intended target or destination of a pass will no longer matter and a fantasy assist will be awarded when the following 2 criteria are fulfilled. The goal scorer receives the ball inside the penalty box. There is only one defensive touch before the ball reaches the goal scorer. So basically in the past, if a ball had come into the box and it had been deflected by a defender, the assisting player wouldn't have been given the assist, whereas now they would be given the assist. So as long as there's only one deflection and not like 2 and it's not pinballing around the box, that assist will still go. There will be no fancy assist awarded if the defensive touch is a pass, for example, a loose back pass, or if the goal scorer loses and then regains possession. Cool.
No, I think it's good. Like because there's been many instances again, like throughout the seasons where we needed more clarity when it came to assists, and I think they've made it more lenient, and the fact that being like, it's close enough, we'll give them an assist, because we love assists. I love assists. Yeah. So again, more fun.
But mate, more points. I mean, they're double the chips. There's going to be more assists. Like the final points tally is going to be like over 3,000 this year. Like typically it's 2.5 roughly.
Right.
There's going to be a lot more points this season. Over 3K is achievable in total points tallies. Yeah. So it's going to be fun, mate.
Yeah,
it's going to be great.
There's one more thing. I don't know if you're probably going to mention it, but I noticed yesterday or late last night that they've kind of slightly pushed back a little bit on the penalties as well, so that the fact that they're not. What was it?
It's the bonus points.
Yeah, that's it. The bonus point system has been tweaked, and it's not just penalties. I think it's like across the board. They've refined it a little bit. But one of the areas that I thought was quite interesting was the penalties. So we not if you get a penalty and a goal score from a penalty, you're not instantly going to get 3 points for that. Bonus points. They're going to bring it back a little bit, aren't they? So.
Well, I think I was listening to James on Planet FPL. I think basically, because all bonus points is done on a point system. Whoever gets like a certain amount of points will get the 3 or the 2 or the 1 after tallying up their total bonus points. And I think like it was, I don't even know what it was. Because to be honest with you, Will, the bonus points kind of pissed me off last year because they just kept changing all over the place. And they said, we've changed the bonus points again this season. It was like, do you know what? I'm not even going to look at it. I'll just wait and see. I don't care. But going back to your point is I think basically you'd have got 24 points or something for scoring a penalty if you were like a striker, and I think it was different for a midfielder. Now they've just made it 12 points across the board, what position you are. If you score a penalty, it's 12 points.
So which I think is good, because I mean we're still going to load our teams full of penalty takers, like it is what it is, but the fact that there will be a slight tweak, I mean, I think it's going to be better. But again, the bonus point system, I mean, it's a mystery to me.
They make it up as they go along, mate. I'm not going to read it. I don't want to know.
They do. I swear that like the towers, the FPL towers. I remember last season, I swear that there was loads of like Chelsea fans there because they were like, "Nah, take those bonus points off of Salah and give him a Palmer." It's like, what? That's not fair. Anyhow,
just tweaking the old mustache.
Exactly.
Give it to Palmer. Don't do it today.
Do it tomorrow. Do it on Monday after the Chelsea game.
That'll really get them.
Yeah, no, I love it. But yeah, I'm super psyched. I mean, I must admit, there's a long way to go with my team. We're not going to do teams today, are we, TK?
No, I obviously we are miles away, and we're not going to go into drafts or whatnot.
Yeah.
But I would like to know how you're getting on. Like where you're currently at, how are you feeling, your general thoughts currently.
Okay, so I'm probably on draft number 648. I've done at least 12 drafts every day since it came out. So yeah, not quite 648, but I've tweaked so much, and this won't stop. It just won't stop. But I'm just looking at it and just fresh eyes today, and I'm like actually quite like it. I think the defensive prices, which I think probably going to price points now, are interesting. There's no 6.5s out there. There's quite a few 6s. 6 million, sorry.
There's a lot of 6s.
There's a lot of 6 millions.
Nine. All the big boys are 6 million. And it's made it tough, hasn't it?
Yeah, but I just hate the layout of the website. Like, I click over here.
He's opened the website. He's gone.
I click over here, and then the sort by pops over there, and then you've got to go bloody price, and then you've got to save changes, and now I'm back over here again. It's all backwards. I need to fix it. But yeah, price points. I mean, there's a handful of 6s, but yeah, no 6.5s. I'm intrigued. Frimpong's gone straight in at 6. That's interesting.
It's bold.
I know, very bold.
Good.
But and Kirkes straight in at 6, which is interesting. So the Liverpool boys are, and
Robertson's still 6.
Yeah.
Like they've all just gone. We don't know what's going to happen here. Let's just make them all 6. Let's just go for it.
Eight Neary's gone in at 6, and so an interesting one with the City players. So I'd love to have Neary. We love him. I think he's brilliant, but I'm just worried about the minutes, so I'm not going to go there.
I mean, he's in my team currently.
Sure.
Obviously, it's worthless comment at the moment because it will change. But I think he's bound to play. He looks good at Club World Cup. But obviously, all of this like current information is still to be gained from pre-season and transfers and whatnot. We know that he doesn't mind. He's got. Who did they have? O'Reilly left back last year, didn't they? They played Vardy. So you're right. There's going to be rotation, but he's going to get more minutes than not, I think.
I think he'd be fine. I mean, personally, I've gone Gvardiol already. I think he's kind of stapled in there for me. For if I was going to get a City defender, he's the guy for me, because I know he might not be as attacking, but he still gets up the pitch, even when he has played centre back or wherever he plays centre. Then he still gets scores from the edge of the box every now and again. Solid. I'm interested in that, but yeah, and then you've got your obvious Arsenal defence, which is pretty much is what it is, the Gabriels and the Salibas. So
I'm really struggling with City at the moment, getting any City in, to be quite honest with you.
Well, you can't. You just the only person that's nailed is Haaland. But we'll come back to the forwards. But is there anyone else like mid? What kind of other defenders are you kind of? Have you got anyone out there that you're like, I love them. They're coming straight into the first team for me. Oh, we have skipped goalkeepers here, but let's carry on with defenders. Let's go back to goalkeepers.
I mean, without going into like too much detail, I think defense is tricky. Like, I think basically there's a trade-off, right? I'm really struggling to like a team that has got either Mohamed Salah in or Mr. Haaland in, right? As soon as I put one of those guys in, I instantly don't like my team. And the bigger question is, right, with all the new chips now, so many chips. It feels like not using one game week 1 would be rude. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm weighing up a bench boost, as many people are.
Me too. And
at the moment, that's what I'm trying to crack. And I feel like I've got to have Mo. Mo always flies out the blocks. So my thoughts at the moment is trying to get Mo in and not sacrifice the rest of my team. And I think basically it's how much money you can take out of the defence. It's who can we rely on at like the kind of 4.5 bracket. And to see, I'm intrigued by Burnley. Like, Burnley's defensive record in the Championship last year was unbelievable. Like, I think they set a new record for goals conceded in the Championship last year. Like, they were so tight. And I think they got centre back. I think his name's Esteve or something like that. He played a lot of appearances last year, centre back. With the new DEFCONs, it could be an option for a little 4.0. But let's see. There's so much to learn from pre-season and transfers. At the moment, I like my teams without Mo, and I'm trying not to entertain it at the moment.
Yeah. I mean, I totally hear you. I think that the bench boost for week 1, it was 100% on my radar as soon as... Because remember I said, I'm going to save my bench boost for the last game of the season, because I really liked that idea. It was either first game of the season or last game of the season, because I like the idea of having that extra points at the very end. And now we've got 2 of them. I'm very tempted.
Do both.
I'm very tempted to bookmark either end with a bench boost, which I really like. But kind of the first week bench boost then really does force your hand into an earlier wild card, in my opinion, because as we know, there's as we've established, the official transfer market finishes in September. There's definitely going to be late movers. This transfer window is wild, by the way, in my opinion. And it forces your hand a little bit, because those 4 million defenders from different areas will come up, and you'll be like, oh, I'm swerving. I'm going to get rid of Gvardiol, who's 6 million, or Virgil van Dijk or whoever, and I'm going to go for that new defender, because that run of fixtures are brilliant, but we just don't really know that much about them just yet, and that will open up different, very important money for other areas. So.
Yeah, you're so right, mate. Obviously, if you have bench boost, then you've got a fully playing bench. Whereas after you nail it on game week 1, you're going to want a £4 million goalie, probably a £4 million defender, 4.5 striker, something that you're going to want to get off your books quite quickly, because it's just wasted points.
Exactly.
So it's a lot to think about.
A likely wild card around game week 6, in my opinion. But
couple of notable midfield prices. Obviously Vert's at 8.5 is an interesting one. Like, he's not going to get the points that Mo's going to get. I think he's like an addition to Mo. I think you could play them both. Like they're both in my team at the moment. Shock. But I think that's quite cheap for Wirtz. We'll have to see how he adapts, see how he does in pre-season.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's an interesting one. So I tell you which players have gone straight in my team.
Go on.
And they haven't come out yet. Declan Rice went straight in, which wasn't a DEFCON thing, because they've got Zubamendi now, right? Who's going to be the holding midfielder. Declan Rice is going to be freed up to attack. His free kicks, dead balls, corners are phenomenal. He was so great last season, and I think letting him off the leash at 6.5 million, I really like Declan Rice. Arsenal haven't got too bad a start. I mean, it's not amazing. They've got Man United away to begin with, then Leeds, then Liverpool, Forest, City, Newcastle. Okay, so first six, pretty tough.
Pretty rough, actually. Right up there with the hardest fixtures. But I agree, mate.
How good has their window been? You know, they're about to sign Gyökeres, is going to go through imminently. It should be today. It would be official. And, you know, they've been signing great players. Zubamendi, Madueke. They signed a new Mascara from Valencia. So they're making good signings. Doesn't look like they're done yet. Still linked with like Eza.
They're not
so
done.
they'll be buoyed. Mate, they're going to fly out the blocks at your place on game week 1.
It's going to be rough.
So I think Declan Rice 6.5.
I like it. I mean, look,
you
shared on day 1 of the transfer window, and I saw you pinging Declan like when you sent me a rough team, like straight away. It was like Declan Rice, and I looked at it and I went, I'm thinking about the DEFCON only, and I was like, but set pieces, scores a few goals. I was like it, really like it, like really like it. But then after you just mentioned, man, Zubamendi. He should be fine in the Premier League. You know, it's going to take some time to adapt, but he's a really, really good player. Like, he knows what he's doing. He just needs to get ready for the physicality, and I'm sure it'll be fine. So, and yeah, that's really interesting. Is there anyone else that you have who has not left your team?
Yes, there is.
Go on.
And that is the new striker in town, Mr. Jared Bowen, at £8 million, mate. I think this is a gift. He was for me. He was one of those players. But towards the back end of last season, I was like, I don't know why he's just not in my team. Like, he returns every single week in one way or another. And if he was an £8 million midfielder, you'd probably still be rotating him around. But we're not inundated with good strikers, good value. Do you know what I mean? So at 8 million, he's going to play every week. Kudus is gone, so I don't expect him to be a striker as much as he was last season. He was playing up top. I think West Ham are in the market for another striker, so he'll go back out right, but that's never stopped him in the past from returning. I think he's absolutely fine out there. And at 8 million, you know, I mean, who else is he up against? You're going to basically be rotating him with the likes of Evan Nilsson, Solanke, Wood, Mateta, João Pedro, Visser. Watkins is up at 9. Watkins didn't finish the season all that well last season. Watkins, so we need to keep an eye on him.
Now he's a standalone without John. You know, there was a period of time where he was rotating with John Duran, and then Rashford. So, but now he's on his own there. I think Watkins isn't bad. Going back to Bowen though, I mean, 193 points last season, 182 points the season before that. In 21-22, 206 with 12 goals scored. I mean, he's doing really well. He's always over the 100, around there or thereabouts, the 150 point mark. But with him being now a forward, and then not playing as forward and being pushed out to the wing, it's kind of it's. I know it hasn't stopped him before, but it's kind of
the anti-OOP.
Yeah, exactly. So now he's getting less points because he was a midfield and that was the golden ticket, which is where they've tweaked him. I mean, he's in my side as well because of all the reasons that you said, but because we haven't got any standalone strikers that are for a decent price point, like Nicholas Jackson, not happening. Come on, Delap won't start over João Pedro in my opinion, but he will do well. But I've got. Do you know what I've got in my side at the moment as a placeholder? Is
Have you got? Let me guess. Let me
Go
guess
on.
who it is. A placeholder. Have you got Mateta in there?
No, I love Mateta though, and I want.
I know you do. That's why I went there.
I-
For the celebration.
For the celebration, I want him to come to Manchester United so badly. Like
I can't believe how quiet it is on his movement.
I don't think they want to let him go. Well, they obviously don't want to let him go. But there's still so much movement to go. Isak's requested a 300,000 a week from
300 grand.
Newcastle today.
Yeah.
And they can't, I don't think they can afford that. So where's he going to go? Now that Liverpool have pumped in Ekitike, nailed it because of the early K. Thanks, Tom.
You're welcome.
I've really nailed that all week. I was like, Kiki, and I was like, early K,
Scouse accent,
TK.
man.
Nailed it, thanks, Thomas. Every day.
Yeah.
The obviously Gyökeres has gone to Arsenal. People have started to force their hands. Sesko who's going to come in for Sesko? But my one, I've put in Kai Havertz as a placeholder until Gyökeres.
What's the point?
Gyökeres, just because it's an Arsenal shirt, be like, why have I got? When they announce his price point, because I feel like he could be. I don't think he'll come. There's no way he'll come in at like 10. There's no way he'll come. I think he will. At maximum he could be would be 9. Right.
Agreed.
And I think he's going to be dynamite, and I'm terrified by this.
Have you seen how stacked Kai Havertz is, by the way?
Oh my, I saw it yesterday.
He's absolutely beefed up. I saw there's some quotes on socials like, what have Arsenal been feeding Kai Havertz?
Yeah.
He's massive. I showed it to my mate last night. He was an Arsenal fan. He's like, that's not real. That's AI. He's like, there's no way that's real. He's stacked.
Because it's wild. Because the thing is interesting, because he could push over to that left-hand side. I know they've got Madueke there. They've got so many players, man. Looking at their stats, it's great. In fact, but yeah, he could be on that left-hand side, left 10. That would be.
Gyökeres is interesting, mate. I think it's a good discussion to have, because I'm in the same boat. I've got Welbeck in my team. I've got a front three of João Pedro, Bowen and Welbeck at the moment, and I'm basically thinking Welbeck's going to swap out for an Ekitike, a Gyökeres perhaps. Man United still have to buy a striker who I'm definitely going to ignore for the first game week. But who are you going to get? I've heard you're in for Nicholas Jackson. I think if you got him, that would be a fantastic bit of business, mate. I think he's great.
Are you having a laugh?
I'm serious, mate.
I'm
serious.
You need
I
to
think
go
he's
and
great.
wipe your bottom and have a little word with yourself, because you've just shit your pants there. No, Nicholas Jackson is 100% not the person that Manchester United need up front. We don't need Chelsea rejects. Full stop. If we want to contend. I'm so upset.
Fair.
I'm so upset. I was really hoping that the Gyökeres hijack was going to come in, but if I was them, look, we've got rid of Rashford, we got rid of that wage, that's 17 million a year, whatever it is. Garnacho's going to go, Anthony's going to go, Sancho, get out of my
When are they going to go?
Sorry.
When are these guys?
They're all going to go. They're all going to happen this week. It's going to be fine. There's
Who's
money.
gonna take 'em?
There's money in the bank. If we get João Pedro. I take João Pedro. I just read João Pedro. Sorry. If we get Nicholas Jackson, I'm going to be furious. Sesko is the guy. He is 22 years old. He is the future. He's tried and tested in the Champions League. Get rid of Højlund. Sesko's my guy. Either that, Ollie Watkins, or Jean-Philippe Mateta. Jean-Philippe.
I just don't know if I'm ready for another Man United transfer saga. Honestly, I was so exhausted from the
It's
Mbumo.
so boring, isn't it?
Honestly, I just hope you're done for the summer now.
No,
I really do.
We've got so
I
much
can't
to
bear
do.
it.
We've got Martinez to get in
bear
goal.
you texting Sesko every week, trying to get him to come, or trying to unsettle Jean-Philippe Mateta. I just can't be dealing with it, mate.
You and me both. Every day, I'm addicted. I'm addicted to my football club, and I look at Liverpool, who have made some of the best signings I think I've ever seen in a transfer window. I feel really bad for Klopp, by the way, because you didn't give him any money, and then Slot's come in, and you've won the league with his team. with Klopp's team, and then you've gone, here's 200 million, mate, fill your boots.
That's not true though. That's not true, mate.
It's true.
Klopp got plenty of money. He bought a whole new midfield in his last season. Whole new midfield, and it's not like he didn't get the players that he wanted. They're the players that he wanted, and we didn't need them at the time. Things change. Players get older. Players leave. We win the league. We won a shed load of cash. We didn't spend any money in Slot's first season. So we had money to spend.
Sure.
Like, we literally just had the cash, and we're like, do you know what? Let's solidify this position of power and smash everybody's back doors in. Let's get Verts. Let's get Ekatike. Let's try and unsettle Isak. That deal's not done yet. I wouldn't be surprised if we just went back in and tried to get another striker. Because if Darwin goes...
Darwin, I feel really bad for Darwin because he shaved his head, and we know that when he shaves his head, he scores a bin load of goals. Bang, bang, and bin loads. Bins, sure. Bangs, loads of goals.
I'll take a bin load of goals.
And he scored an absolute ton in the pre-season already. Not that those games count at all for anything, but he looks hungry, and I really like him.
He does look hungry. Mate, he shaved his head. He honestly looks like he's living on the street.
But he did
that. Starving.
Last time he did that, he had that crazy season wherever he was. Like, he scored like 25 goals in the season, and it was like easy. It's time. Yeah. Anyway.
Look, obviously there's a long way to go. Lots more to learn, as we said. Unless you want to chat about anything else, Will, I think we could probably nip it in the bud there and talk about it all again next week.
Yeah, I mean, look, this is the thing. Like, yeah, I think you're absolutely right. We could go through. I was going to say, like, we haven't touched on keepers, we haven't really touched on other midfielders, but we have got plenty of weeks to go, and we've got the pre-season starting this Saturday officially.
Yeah.
Everyone's on tour. Who have you got? Where have you've gone over to Asia? No.
Asia, yeah.
And
that's right.
who have you got? Have you got any actual decent teams that you're playing?
Don't know. Pass.
Okay,
I'm
cool.
going on holiday next week, mate. So head's not really in the game.
Okay, well
just
that's
in
more
FPL.
important to talk about. Where are you going on holiday?
I'm going to France, mate. I'm going to sit by the pool and do nothing for 2 weeks. I mean, I say I do nothing. I'll be chasing 2 kids around and throwing them in the pool.
Yeah,
mainly.
I love it. I remember
getting burned and getting drunk.
I remember last season, for our first season, we'd started this podcast, YouTube shit, and everything. And Tom was like, "Right, so first episode, I'm going to be on holiday, but it'll be fine."
And it was fun.
It was great, in fact.
I mean, mate, I just remember, because that was the first time we did this, obviously. We've got a bit better at it now. We would spend like a whole day just trying to get through like tech issues. And like, I'm on holiday and my wife's looking at me, just giving me like the eyes. And like... I'm trying to get it done.
Yeah, if you want to look behind the curtain, we've had a load of tech issues this morning. So not much has changed.
The grind continues.
No, it's good, man. Oh, man, I'm looking forward to that. Yeah, I think I'm going to be in Lyme Regis. We're both going to be on our Ollie Bobs. Love it.
Quick one.
Go on.
I noticed you still haven't done the walk yet. And I know you said you got reasons for this. All I'm saying is, I said in the last pod, for anyone that has been listening, Will said he was going to do a walk from London down to Lyme Regis. So it'd take him around 5 days. And I said, I don't think it's ever going to happen. Cut to July 23rd, still yet to happen. What's your thoughts, Will? Is it on the cards? Are you giving up? Where are we at?
I'm not giving up. There's no way I'm forever. I never give up. I'm never going to give up. It's
never.
No, it's just, you know what? Look, realistically, I had to make a call. I was supposed to go on Sunday. I won't bore you with like the gas certificate guy cancelling on you 3 times.
Oh, that guy.
Anyway, there's so much stuff, and I'm just packing. I mean, I'm literally looking at full boxes. So I've got a bit to do, but I think so. I'm going to go down to Lyme Regis this weekend with one of my pals.
You walking or are you going to drive?
No, we're going to drive. And I'm going to take some boxes down there because everything's going down there for storage. And then I'm going to come back next week and then do some more, and then hopefully we'll be a little bit further down the line, and I will be doing. There will be a show. There will be a show where I will be on the walk. Mark my words, my friend.
Yes.
Mark my words.
Mate, I'm gonna. I think we should sponsor you because that'll make you do it, and I'll give you £100 right here if you do it. Mate, you should get Phil. You should get Phil to come meet you halfway.
Well, this is my plan.
He's down that neck of the way. I mean, he's in Cornwall. It's a bit further. But...
It's a little bit further. We might, if you're lucky, I might do it on the. If you follow us on on Blue Sky and TikTok and Instagram. You might see a couple of little clips.
Guys, do me a favour. Do a favour for me. Right, just keep messaging Will on Blue Sky and just be like, "How you getting on that walk, mate? How's it going?" Just keep checking in on him. Just give him a little nudge.
I'm gonna do
please
it.
Please give £2 a month, guys.
You're gonna eat my. Okay, there will be a go. I'm gonna set up a little buy me a cup of tea. Fund me.
We should set a deadline of this. We should set a deadline because I mean, I said it would never happen, and I mean I can't be like, well, yeah, it will happen just next year. Do you know what I mean?
Okay,
well give me a deadline.
Hang on, we've got so what? We've got 3 weeks until the beginning of the football season. Is that right? 3 weeks on Saturday.
It's the 15th. You got till the 15th.
I bet you that
3 weeks on Friday.
I bet you I would have done it by then.
Okie dokie. Great. Very exciting. So, guys, you can find Will on Blue Sky. What is your handle on Blue Sky? I don't even know what it is.
I think it's just Will FPL.
Will FPL. There you go.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
And you can catch us on all the other platforms. At Tom and Will FPL is my handle. Will's on Instagram. I'll be running the X account. And we're on Facebook as well, so get in touch, guys. Right, that's enough chat, Will.
Yeah, man.
That's enough chat.
Okay.
Let's do Footballer 20 questions.
Are you ready? It's
Right.
definitely you know?
New season.
Any
new
rules?
round.
Any new rules?
We could do a rule where we don't do Liverpool and Man United players.
Okay.
Nah, it's no fun, is it? Let's just keep it
I
as
didn't
is.
think you were going to do that.
I love
Do you know
the
what? It's your
Liverpool player.
go. It's your go, right? I'm
Yeah.
gonna call it, and I came up with this one yesterday. Okay.
Great. All right. Are you ready?
I'm so ready, man. Oh, please
get
go.
my pad
sorry,
out.
Please go dark mode, Wikipedia. I'm a big fan of dark mode. We just had this discussion the other day, didn't we, Thomas?
Yeah.
Light mode. is just-
Anyone doesn't know, you can get dark mode on the new fantastic FPL app, which Will loves. There's dark mode, and it might make you enjoy it all the more.
I don't mind the app. I just don't like the website, and I use the website a lot. I use the website as much as I use the app.
Do you know what? I used the website for the first time today, and I must admit it was slightly annoying.
Okay.
All right. Anyway, that's enough about that, mate. Look, it's good times. The sun's kind of out, and you know it's the summer. Great. All right. Let's pay some 20 questions. All right. Right. Question number 1. Does this player have brown hair? Stumped him.
I can't answer that. I can't answer that because
You can't answer that. This is great. This is a much better response than I thought we were going to get. So perhaps he's got very little hair.
would you say that he's when like
Don't be very careful. I don't want any clues out.
Can
of
you ask
Nothing.
a different question? Can you come back to this question?
All right. Is this gentleman largely bald?
No,
What?
got him.
Not bald. Okay. Interesting. I don't understand if the guy's not bald, how you can't tell what his hair colour is.
Okay.
Okay, right.
Answer the
Got a
question.
question. Got a question.
Go on.
Is he Caucasian?
Yes.
Honestly, I don't know.
Okay, then re-ask the question. Re-ask the question.
All right. Has he got brown hair?
No.
Oh god.
You've missed this, haven't you?
Oh mate. Okay. Is he retired?
Yeah.
Okay.
You see now.
He has.
You see
He's
now.
not got brown hair. Okay. I'm.
You see now, right?
I think I've screwed up here. haven't I? I think I've screwed up here because he's retired. He may well have had brown hair, but he doesn't anymore. Okay, let me ask question 5.
Yeah.
Has he at one time had brown hair?
Yeah.
Ah, mate!
You
Okay,
went rogue. You went rogue. You went off piece with the questions. You thought you were going to be all clever.
I've done 5
and
questions.
you-
All I know is he's got a brown hair.
Go on, next question,
Okay.
please.
Has he played for one of the big 6 teams in Manchester United, Manchester City, Liverpool, Arsenal, Chelsea, or Tottenham?
Are we actually going to continue with putting Manchester United and Tottenham in the Big 6?
Yes, of course we are. Because I'm not saying top 6, I'm saying the big 6.
Yeah, but Tottenham and Manchester United are just not. I'm going to
Mate,
say it for
ask-
Phil because Phil will
ask,
tease me
like,
all week for the rest of the
All I'm
week.
saying, like you're the Man United fan here, and I'm defending you. Ask Brian and Bumo if Man United are a big team. He'll start crying, and he'll say yes, they are.
The biggest team, he said.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he has done.
Okay, top 6. Has he played for more than one of the top 6?
Big 6, no.
Okay, right. Has he played for as in the top 6 team that he represented? Was it a London team?
Yeah.
Right, so Chelsea, Arsenal, Spurs. Okay. Got a feeling for Spurs. Is it Arsenal?
No.
Did he play for Chelsea?
No.
Oh, I knew it was Spurs. Okay.
How many questions you have?
That's 10.
Halfway.
Through. A brown-haired, retired Spurs player. Would you say, William,
Yes.
that Spurs was the team this man is associated with the most?
Not for me personally, no.
Would you associate him with another English club?
Yes.
Bollocks. So he's played for another English club. Right. Oh my god, I'm so screwed. Is he European, including the British Isles?
Yep.
Is he from one of the home nations or France?
Yes.
Is he a midfielder?
No.
That's 15. I'm so screwed.
So you got a long way to go as well.
Oh, mate. How long is this brown hair? What questions? Right, I need to be super careful.
I think you can. I think you still get it. I still actually feel quite confident.
Dude, I can totally still get it. Is he a defender?
No.
Right, I've got to find out. Is he a striker?
Yeah.
No, wait, don't.
You can have that one for free.
I was canning that question because I was just like, at this point, I'm just going to assume he's a striker.
Yeah, you can have that one for free. You said, yeah.
Thanks, mate. I tried to pull it back.
wasn't-
Obviously, there's a delay on. We're on the internet now, guys. Do you know what I mean?
I wasn't going to go goalkeeper week 1. Come on.
Yeah, that would be brutal. All right. Got a hunch.
Go on, speak your mind. Speak your mind. Come on.
I think it's Robbie Keane. But that's just my hunch. No, it's not. It's definitely not Robbie Keane because he's more associated with another player, another team.
In my opinion.
And Will obviously knows him currently to have grey hair
Robbie Keane.
and not brown hair.
You seen Robbie? I saw Robbie Keane not that long ago.
He's still got brown hair,
There's
and
salt and
it's
pepper,
in there.
man. There's salt and pepper
It's in there. So, mate, if this guy had salt and pepper hair and you told me it's not brown, then I'm coming for you. A Spurs striker, Silver Fox now. Played for Spurs, but not associated with Spurs. So you got Gary Lineker, but Gary Lineker I would associate with Spurs. For sure.
How many questions have you got left? 3.
Three questions and a guess.
Okay. Interesting. I don't think this one was going to be as tricky, but...
Well, I mean, I just wasted so many questions on his haircut. If I had another 5... Alright. Is he English?
Yep.
Right. Strikers. Played for Spurs. Played for some other team. English Spurs strikers. Come on. English Spurs strikers. Why is... I couldn't only think of Gary Lineker, man. I'm having a mind block. Is this guy a pundit?
He definitely has done that in his career, yeah. Without a doubt.
So, we know that he's not bald. He's a white guy. He does have brown hair. He's retired. He's played for a club he's played for Spurs. He's only played for one of the top 6 teams. We know that he's played for another Premier League team, and he's known more for that team than he is Spurs. He's English. He's a striker. He has been a pundit in the past. Has he represented England?
Yes.
Why do I think it's Gary Lineker and you're literally screwing me over here? You've totally screwed me over, haven't you? What was the answer to your question when he's a pundit? He's definitely done some punditry. wasn't just a yes or a no like the question requires. He's trying to throw me off. Has this guy? Has he hosted Match of the Day at all?
Yes.
Oh, mate! Is it Mr. Sultan Lineker, Gary Lineker?
That may well be him. So this player was born in Leicester, played for Leicester for the majority of his career, 194 appearances with 95 goals, then went to Everton for 41 appearances with 30 goals, which is quite a record. Then Barcelona for 103 games, 42 goals, and then Tottenham Hotspur for 105, and then he went over to a Japanese team, which I cannot pronounce. Golden Boot winner.
Didn't even give it a go. Can't pronounce it. Gonna move on.
Ballon d'Or winner. Guy has basically won it all. Salt and pepper. I thought the salt and pepper, because of the Walker's crisp, might have given you a little bit of, not salt and pepper, but salt and vinegar.
Sure.
Mr. Gary Winston Lineker, born on the 30th of November 1960, the English sports broadcaster. He is definitely a silver fox nowadays, but is currently unemployed and now no longer a broadcaster. So...
You are a bastard. You are an absolute bastard. You tried your best to throw me off there. Is he known? Is he known as a Spurs player?
No, he's in my eyes. He's a Leicester player. He's a Leicester fan. He's a Leicester player.
Leicester fan. How much? Oh, go back to your stats. How much did he play for Leicester?
194 appearances.
Yeah, fair enough.
It's just you remember him in that time.
You're older than me, mate. You were knocking out bum bags, watching Leicester play, and I was at home sucking on dummies.
Do you know why I thought of him yesterday? It's because someone quoted, like on one of the United stands or whatever, one of the programs I watched, they went, Nicholas Jackson. Someone on the comments went, Gary Lineker's out of contract at the moment. I'd take him over Nicholas Jackson. And I was like, so would I. So would bloody I.
Get him in. Thank you, William. Thank you, everybody. Right, that does it, guys. We are underway. Our first show of the season is done. Like we say, get in touch with us at Tom and Will FPL. Let us know what you think about the show. Send us your drafts. Help me out, guys. I want to see a bench boost team that I'm happy with. I've yet to see it. Please send them in. Send them in.
And guys, if you made it this far, everyone out there, do please smash like on that button, whether it's YouTube, put the podcast, Apple Podcasts, wherever you're listening, wherever you're watching, smash a like. We've got to get these numbers up this season. It's been good.
Love it. Right, guys. That's a wrap. Peace out. See you next week.